And when I got diagnosed, it was the day of total relief. And then at the same time, it was a day of total despair, because on one hand, I finally had an answer. I wasn't dying from cancer, which is what I thought I was. I had chronic fatigue syndrome. And the problem was that I was like, great, so what do I do now? Like hoping that he could give me a pill or a tablet or something. And he just said, there's nothing you can do, just, go home and rest kind of thing. And so I remember coming home that night and I was so angry and upset. I just didn't have a solution. And so we went on a journey for the next couple of years to try and find a solution. And it was tough. There was nothing really that helpful out there. And we were lucky enough to find an amazing doctor called Dr Lina Lubitz. A lot of people in Melbourne, Australia know him. He's fantastic. I think he's semi-retired now because he's kind of getting on and he absolutely loves his music. But I was one of the sickest patients he ever had. And he was very good to us and was very practical. And he did say, you've got to do what you can do. You can't do too much, but you can't do too little. You've got to find the right amount for you in terms of like doing the right things and activity. And so he taught me a lot, probably the most a doctor could ever teach really in the short periods of time that we got to see him. So he kind of helped us figure out, well, there are some things you can do. And then eventually I did an inpatient program, which was a recovery program for people with CFS. It wasn't amazing, but it definitely, those 4 weeks showed me that it was possible to make improvements in my health and well-being. And I went from not being able to, function basically throughout the day to semi-functioning within 4 weeks, in the sense that, I was able to move a bit, I could do a bit more movement, I was starting to feel a little bit stronger, I was sleeping better, my digestive system was better. And it was the first kind of realization of like, wow, like there are things that you can actually do.